This young boy growing by himself. His mama and daddy weren't around, he had to raise himself. Struggling through life, scraping through the pain. And he was only 14 when his life changed. First few months of high school, man, he was all alone. No friends, no clique, just himself on his own. Thinking they all doing the same thing, I should give it a try. LSD or poppin' Xans, he was searching for the high. And he hated who he was and hated life as a whole. Wanted to escape himself or get his head under control. Seemed like nothing was ever working, man, this game was getting old. And everybody around him treated him like a ghost. Until the day he met this girl while he was skipping class. He was chilling in the woods and he saw her walking past. Introduced himself, they talked about their lives and their regrets as they shared and smoked on a pack of stolen cigarettes. She talked about her past and how her parents abused her and people kicked her around like dirt. How she was looking for a way to even try and live her life and find a way to try to numb out the hurt she always felt, you know. But it was like that love at first sight type of thing. Soon became that ride or die for me type of thing. She was like a Bonnie to his Clyde type of thing. He was a joker that found himself a Harley Quinn type of thing. And they were such a hot mess. She was the only one that could ever kill his stress. He was the only thing that ever made her feel like she was someone else. She was ecstasy and he was hooked and needed help. One day he was at his aunt's house by himself talking to his girl on FaceTime. She said, "Baby, I got something I want to ask you." He said, "Okay, tell me what's on your mind." So the conversation went on, and then he left and said, "Yo, you couldn't have told me this through a text." But he said, "I'm just gonna get straight to the point and ask, baby, have you ever had sex?" He replied, "No." She said, "Come and find me. I'm over at a friend's house and I got some wine behind me." He said, "I'm on my way." She said, "I'll see you soon." He's smiling but scared, don't know what he's about to do. So they came over and they had a couple of drinks. And that gave him more than enough time to even think, is this really what they wanted? And they both decided yes. So she led him to the bedroom, shut the door, and then the rest. 2 months passed by, seemed like all was going well. But she soon realized how she wasn't feeling well. She was feeling sick and saw some changes in her figure. She looked in the mirror and realized her stomach's getting bigger. She bought a test that read back positive, crying that realizing she had to go to her family and talk to them, but it seemed like what was really driving the hurt is that she had to go and talk to him first. She came knocking on his door, and she came and bursting through, crying in his arms. He didn't know what to do. She broke him the news. He didn't know how to feel. He had to question himself and ask if this was even real. Yo, time out, hold up. If y'all want to hear the rest of that story, you gotta go to iantubbsmusic.com and check out my very first album, No More Chains. Hey, if you liking what you see and you wanna see more of me, subscribe, hit like, do whatever you gotta do. More stuff is coming your way, and I'ma see y'all real soon. Oh, and follow my website too. And click the links down below.